In the last 6 months, I've had UltraClear and Softwave done, but they've been for two different purposes. Softwave is our skin tightening, and at 47, like I've said before, it's a little bit harder to maintain. And like I've always want to look the best I can at 47, but I'm not ready for surgery. I have said I'll get a facelift before 55, but I'm not ready yet. I have had a upper blepharoplasty, which is an upper eyelid surgery. I did that around 43 years of age just because I had hooded skin on my upper eyelids and I just needed to get rid of that, and toxins could not get my brows up. I always felt like I looked tired. So the upper blepharoplasty, upper eyelid surgery was perfect for me. I really loved that result. We know there's a natural sequence to aging, and that starts around the eye. So that's why the blepharoplasty it was like a game changer for me. But then the natural sequence goes around to the jawline. If you're struggling with that little bit of jowl right here or the neck, depending on where you are or how much skin laxity you have, a facelift may be the best option. And we will be so honest with you during that consultation whether or not you're open to that. Because if you're open to that, go get that consultation first. I always say that's a truly informed consent, is knowing what all your options are. But if you say to us, I am not ready for surgery, I don't want the scar, and I'm just not ready for that, then let's talk about Softwave. Softwave is tissue contraction. And the reason why we do Softwave and not Morpheus 8 any longer, we actually sold our Morpheus 8 device because Softwave is so good. We're seeing changes in the skin, and we're also seeing the tightening that we wanted to see, really more so from Morpheus 8. If you've had Morpheus 8 and you're like, I just couldn't handle the pain, Softwave has been a much better option. I'm going to be honest, it's 50-50. Some people handle it really well. Some people, like myself, it was a little bit harder, but I used the Pronox to get through it. But what did I accomplish with Softwave? It is the tightening along the jawline. We even can do a little bit of the brow lifting and then the neck. So those three areas are definitely treated with Softwave. The beauty behind it is that there's absolutely no downtime. You can go to dinner that night. You can put makeup on because there's no puncture of the skin. It is ultrasound waves. And the ultrasound waves actually go in like this, and this to the skin and cause tissue contraction. That's why we see an improvement. Sometimes you see it before you leave the practice. Sometimes you see it at 3 weeks after you have the treatment done. But the total accumulation of the tightening happens at 3 months.